Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much. Today, we're going to be doing something for this. This is going to be a bathroom door. It's going to have a floor latch on the inside of it. This is the living room area here. Because not only temporarily is this going to be an entry point while the bathroom's not being done, and I want to have a lock here and like a deadbolt up here. But in the future, the bathroom is going to have entry doors. One for up that way and one for going this way. And so it'll be like a secondary entry point. It'd be nice to have it be somewhat more secure than just a regular bathroom door lock that only locks from the inside. So I guess you could like lock someone in the bathroom, but there's keys to it. I'm not doing things by some master plan that I've copied from the internet. This is all what I want for my house, and I recommend you think outside of the box too. I had a little trouble with this the other day because it was too long. I don't know how. It's because of the way the door opens. It's really thick, and the pivot point is outside of the door, so this side on the inside actually gets closer to the jamb as you open it. So it was kind of strange that happened. And this is a 5/8 inch round stock that I bought, and I wasn't shy about drilling a hole through the end of it and putting in some rebar to give it the length. It wasn't necessary to make the whole thing out of this 5/8 inch stock, and to me this is rustic. Some people might not like to do things like that, but I'm not some people. This is how I want to do it. Okay, got that in there. We got the bolt pushed down. Kind of hard to get it in there because I got the door pulled really tight with this temporary wiring, because I don't want the door flailing open every second when I'm not here. I'm going to be using antique screws to put this in. Antique screws like these here. I've been saving them up from all the jobs I've done over the years. Didn't have a use for them until now. Anyone know what cut nails are? I've been saving those up too, but I don't have that many. I'd love to make something with cut nails that are visible. Yeah, always pre-drill for your screws. And if you're using big nails, pre-drill for those too, I recommend. How many times you nail something in and it just splits? Where you screw something in and it splits. Not a wonderful thing. I like to put this kind of bit in. You can put sockets on this. This is actually a socket. It's only 1/4 inch, but you don't have to buy expensive tools. You can just use 1 or 2 tools to do everything, which is what I've been having to do these days. I'll be getting more and more tools as time goes on. The best tool you can have is experience. Because it doesn't matter what expensive tools you got, you can still do a terrible job on something. I don't know if anyone pays much attention to like really antique homes, Pay attention to how they're built, pay attention to the details, but doors are mortised and tenon together. And if the house was made like before 1890s, a lot of it might even have been maybe done by hand or partially by hand. Yeah. Slow, tedious work, and they managed to do it perfect. People just, man, I tell you what, that's why I built my house myself. I could have bought some doors or had someone build them. They wouldn't have paid attention to detail. Oh my. It's really hard to do this with a flat bit, but that's the way I'm doing this. And I put long screws right to the face of it, which a lot of people wouldn't probably do, because then you wouldn't be hiding your fasteners. But I'll tell you what, this is really put together strong, and I didn't care. What I mean is, it's like, for me, this is my house, so you get the ability to do things that customer may not like unless you talk them into it. Yep, I'm going to finish this up, and the next thing we're going to do is do blocking for these little double 2x4 floor joists. Blocking that's in here. Okay. Now, we poured this portion of the floor, which is only 6 inches all the way around, except for where the kitchenette is going to be. A little itty bitty kitchen over there. Living room with the kitchen, you know? Most accurate way to measure is without a measuring tape, if you can. Just by putting it right where it's going to be on this side, and marking it where it's going to be on this side. And you can put a cutting blade like this on your angle grinder if you so choose to, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I got nowhere to plug it in. No, actually I do. There's outlets in the over there, but no electricity because I'm off services. This house is going to be run off of batteries and solar and inverters and a generator. So for now, I'm going to use a generator. Good enough. Oh, yeah, fits in there nice. I'm going to put some clear enamel on the back side of it, like I did the other two that I've done so far, because it's like, I don't want bugs and stuff in there, and it helps it because there's less of a chance of it rotting if it's coated with something. not like it's going to be terribly wet in there, but it's more the bugs, man. I do not want beetles or termites or ants or whatever to get in there and eat up the wood that is like the support system for the floor. One little trick is if you have more than one paint can, I came over here knowing I would only need this much. So when you're taking a break, you can just stick the paintbrush in there and put on the lid, and it's not gonna get the paintbrush full of enamel, clear coat. It's in there and it's not gonna dry out. I'll let this dry out for a while. It's very fast setting, so in a few minutes I can stick it in place. Okay, I attach them once through here, and then boom, boom, and 3 on the other side. Will that hold my floor together? Oh yeah. I usually do 1 on each side. And then I drill all the holes for the other 4, because it seems to work. Oh, man. I wonder if anyone watching this would be thinking, well, why don't you just nail it together? Well, because if I ever have to take it apart, which is possible, it's easier this way, and also screws hold together better, and they don't split the wood. And I enjoy working. I'm not thinking, oh, I can't wait until I'm finished with this so I can stop working. I hate working. No, I enjoy it. I'm building my house, man. Oh, when it does that. No matter how hard you push, it skips. With these screws especially. But these screws are better at not breaking than the other kind. Okay. I'll finish these up here. The thing is I got other screws before, and sometimes they would break while you're tightening them. And these don't do that. But the head is like not a very good X. It's like rounded off X. So I can keep changing this bit on there. And you know, around where I'm living, they don't have Torx heads. Nowhere. I mean, I could order them online, but I just said, you know what, I'll just buy these things. I don't like them. I don't like Phillips bits. So probably I'll order a couple, 5, 6 giant boxes of screws that have Torx heads on them. Because these are terrible. Oh my gosh, you see what I'm saying here? You know what? I'm going to do all these off camera. I'll tell you what. At least it's good wood, right? If the wood wasn't good, it'd go in there real easy. But, yeah. This is a beautiful thing, building your own house. But this isn't just like a standard house. These walls are extremely tough. I used very aggressive mix, like, what is it? Gosh. I'm pretty sure it was 1 part sand, 1 part cement, and 2 parts gravel. And it was really good gravel, by the way, too. And the rebar was, you know, like every 8 inches. Except for here. This has the same rebar in it. I had to notch the blocks in there. The house is basically a safe house, man. The kind of world we live in these days, are you kidding me? Are you gonna just have like a 1.5 inch door for your house? I'll tell you what, if that's all you have, what I would recommend is getting some steel about at least 3/16 of an inch thick and welding bolts on it. They go all the way through your door, and on the inside put washers and nuts, and just keep keep it impenetrable. Because the door breaks a lot, and the jam too when people try to come in, intruders and such, or the government, because you know how trustworthy your government is, right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I'm gonna do for this video. God bless you, and remember the times you live in and who you are, because we're created to worship and serve our God, who is our Heavenly Father, through His Son, Jesus Christ. If that wasn't what I lived for, then I don't see the point of living, because really, you live and then you die, right? So, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.